Hello and welcome to this gameplay video for the Legendary Soldier. The purpose of this video is just to show you what the Legendary Soldier is capable of and also to give you some tips on how to play him effectively. I brought you to Sawtooth Cauldron because this has been identified as an area that players have difficulty with. I believe this is due to how many nomads and Goliaths actually spawn on this map, because those enemies have a chance to spawn with rocket launchers, which, you know, if you take a blast from that, you're pretty much shot down in one hit, other than the bloody health gate that happens in this game that keeps you going just that little bit longer past that initial hit. Goliaths though, they're not all bad, especially not when you're using the B shield, because you can pop their helmets and they can act as a distraction for your other enemies. So fewer enemies shooting at you, the more likely you are to keep your B shield active. Now another thing you can do is keep your distance, try to maintain some sort of cover, and just focus on eliminating one enemy at a time. The less guns there are on the battlefield, the less bullets are getting thrown around, less likely you're going to get. So just focus on eliminating one enemy at a time. It doesn't really matter which enemy it is until you have a dude with a rocket launcher appear on the battlefield, in which case I'll pretty much drop my own safety just to get rid of them.
I need a powerful wire thread nothing.
Let your turrets pick your targets. You see that they're slags, you go in and finish that job.
Grenade!
Grenades can hit those. Otherwise we'll try and do it with them control while they're not slagged. Do it. Oh. Not dead. There you are. So there's another reason why I think people might struggle with Sawtooth Cauldron, and that is because it's very enemy dense. There's lots of enemies that spawn in a small area, so you feel like you're in some pretty heavy gunfire, which does add an additional challenge for characters when you are using a B shield. You know, again, trying to avoid taking damage so you can keep your B shield active and keep dishing out the damage yourself. What I'm going to do with this video is I'm just going to start down here where, generally speaking, a lot of badasses spawn on this corner, and then we're going to do the uphill battle to where there are many more enemies at the top. This is where I should be focusing on what the turrets are choosing for me. If I do that, being able to nut things that are slag rather than needing to slag them myself.
Newsflash, bitches! Turrets kill! Stronger! Eat this!
Lots of containers on this map too, worth opening them just to see if you can get a loot midget to spawn. I've had a fair bit of success finding loot midgets on this map. It's not as good as Doctor's Orders in the Wildlife Sanctuary, but still pretty decent. Crossing this water without turrets could make me a little bit nervous. Fortunately, those turrets are far away. While those turrets aren't out though, you are going to have more of your enemy's attention. You're also not going to be dealing as much damage.
That's the best you got!
So those turrets are a huge help in fights. There will be times where you will just simply wait until you had them available and push them up. These guys are sort of jumping the gun a bit. Coming over to do a few guys in a second.
Tossing a masher!
This is the uphill battle. You can shortcut a fair bit of it if you just want to go to the ladder over there on the right. Use the guys that jump up.
Grenade!
Alright, turrets are here to help us again. That's alright. Kill this one guy already. Now with uphill battles where people struggle is if a Nomad or a Goliath with a rocket launcher does spawn, it's a lot easier for them to hit you with the area effect of their rocket launchers than down the slope. Whereas for us trying to hit enemies shooting upwards, it's
Come and get
difficult.
it! Grenade out! Yeah!
Turret there's not really helping too much, is it?
Grenade out!
Keep an eye out for Goliaths, remember, got them. Not bad to have.
Here you go! Eat this!
That first push to this ladder is probably the hardest.
fellas
Once you
meet
get
the
to that
missus?
ladder, it's probably not too bad. Where is this under here then? The up above, is he?
I can handle explosions! That's the best we got!
Alright, so we got another Nomad with a rocket launcher over here. Spread your turrets out so you can't blow them both up at the same time. Don't mess around with them, just get them out of the way.
Run! Die for me!
That guy jumped down, so I'll just take cover for a second so he pushes in. Now if you want to cross over, there's a ladder here. By climbing those ladders, it just levels things out a little bit, so it's a little bit more straightforward instead of looking up.
Sentry gun prime!
Running through that wire was not a
You're not cutting my place!
Okay, so we're moving towards that upper area where the spawns are a little bit more dense. So now keep your ears open for Goliaths and convert them to make our job a bit easier.
You're a coward!
Like where the turrets are shooting something, you just take it out because then they can slay the next one.
Tossing grenade! Throw a nade! Sentry deployed!
Get those turrets on top of those stairs. That's okay. Really easy to get up close. Doesn't do that. I'm out over here, I want to take him out.
This guy was gonna die.
Right now, those buzzards are a bit up, so I'm just going to wait for my turrets for a sec. Now, turrets are out. Let's deal with those buzzards. Oh.
Chew him up!
Put the turrets between you and them. Of course, it's the same turrets.
You're so
We're ready for the next wave.
Now you be careful, honey.
I've never been a fan of scavengers. Run around too much.
Critical!
Pack those up. Buzzards have always been the biggest problem for base shields. It's because their shots are actually accurate.
Not dead yet!
The other enemy's missile, oh my god, a barrel? Are you serious? Alright.
Autogun deployed!
Shoot their feet to make them trip. Give you enough time to get some distance on them. And that's it. If you're lucky, you might get a loot midget here. Open containers all the way along, you might get something. But there's not a lot to it. Point, shoot, one enemy at a time. Don't throw yourself out into the middle of the battlefield. Stick close to some cover. If you do get hit, it's, you know, only a quick retreat. Wait 3 seconds for that B shield to reactivate,
It's killing time!
so that you can deal that massive damage again. I have one weapon here that's designed to, you know, use if I need it to. I've got a couple of other weapons that I can fall back on. So, I do find with this one, this build, I do end up buying a fair bit of the ammo, just because I burn through it so quickly. So make sure you keep some inventory capacities to pick up some junk items just to get some of that money back.
Chew 'em up, honey!
Where is the last of that? Anyway, that's probably all I can show you with this one. Just practice sort of targeting your enemies, aiming for the guys that have rapid fire weapons first, dual wielding, sniper rifles, anything that's likely to hit you. Eliminate those enemies first. Burn and corrode might be one of those things you watch out for as well. Hope you've enjoyed. Good luck with this build.